Did you know there's a way to have money on demand to finance and to grow your business? Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself,
What are you talking about? Cash on demand.
and
This sounds too good to be true.
right? Is it? Think about it. If you just got approved for a new credit card, let's say for $10,000, isn't that having $10,000 on demand? Isn't it the same thing? What I'm saying is that there is a way to finance your business the same way. It is called a line of credit, or if I want to be more modern, it's called an LOC, a line of credit. But, there are different types of lines of credit. If you do not understand which one to go after, it might not work out for you. I call it the sneaky way to get a line of credit, but the right way, the correct way. And that is important. Let's dive in. Question: would a business loan or a line of credit change your business for the best? Imagine if in 5 minutes you can apply for business funding and you would get exposed to over 85 lenders and actually get funded. Just go to Zoryn.com. As well, I put a link down for you below for the 5-minute application. You see, there are different types of lines of credit or LOCs for different type of business owners. Number one is the regular traditional line of credit, the one which you can just go to the bank or to a private lender and get. Now, this one, you need really good credit, okay? 680 plus, I would say 700. And you need to be an established business for at least 2 years. To illustrate, we're going to use a diagram. On one side, we'll have personal credit, and on the other side, we'll have business sales. Therefore, for the general LOC, it will fall exactly there in the middle because it requires both personal credit and business sales. Number two is the account receivable line of credit. This type of LOC is for businesses who have account receivable, meaning let's say you're a fashion company and you have to sell clothing to Saks Fifth Avenue or Nordstrom. What happens is that once you invoice them, once you deliver a product, it will take, let's say, 30, 60, 90 days before you actually get paid. So this is called account receivable, and this is for the type of businesses it is for. So what happens is that when people owe you, we automatically pay you up to 90% of what they owe you. So you have a line of credit and you can withdraw whatever amount of money that you need, that you want to use actually, within the amount that people owe you for, up to 90%. It's called account receivable. Another term for it is factoring. The beautiful thing about an account receivable LOC is that it does not require any credit, only business revenue in terms of account receivable. So even if you're a startup, you can actually get a line of credit on your AR as long as you start generating sales in the form or account receivable. You see, for the account receivable LOC, in the diagram, it falls exactly there. Business sales, because again, you do not require any credit. Number three, and this is where we get a little bit sneakier. It's called asset-based line of credit, ABL, okay? So this is for businesses who have assets. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a house, you own your home, right? And it's worth $100,000. You can go to the bank or to a private lender, say, hey, you know what? Can you give me a loan for 30% of it, for 30% of the equity within the house? So this is how it works. So you can do the same thing with your business assets. Let's say you own real estate, equipment, vehicles like trucks, etc., inventory, account receivable as well. You need that actually, your account receivable. Well, we'll give you money for the value of those assets. This is a very good way to finance your business and to grow long term as your sales are growing. In general, the market rate for that is around 1.5% per month. The most important thing is that you need no credit for that. You do not need credit as long as you have assets and account receivable. So this is perfect for even startups, for new companies who have problems with their credit and who can grow with that type of loan long term. For the ABL, in the diagram, it will fall exactly here on the right, just like account receivable, because again, you do not need personal credit and you only need business sales and assets, actually. Number 4, business credit cards as an LOC. Correct. So this is for people who have very good credit, but the beautiful thing is that you do not even need a business for that. You do not need to show business revenue for that. It is strictly based on your personal credit. So let's say you have good, perfect credit, right? You can go to the bank and apply for a business credit card. And same as private lenders. So basically, you will be issued credit card without even having a business. And the beautiful thing is that those are business credit cards. So you can use them. You know, when you have personal credit cards, let's say for $100, if you use $90 of that, well, you will be maxed out. You will be using 90% of your credit. So this is not good for your credit. However, when they are business credit card, you can spend on them. On top of that, you can use services, third-party services, in order to use those credit cards as cash and make them even more a line of credit. So not only you will be able to use those credit cards as cash, even where credit cards are not accepted, actually, you can pay contractors like that. On top of that, those third parties, they give you extra time. They really transform your business credit card into a line of credit. Now, the icing on the cake is that those business credit cards, very often they come with 0% financing for 6 to 18 months. So imagine using a line of credit with 0% interest for your business on your expenses. It is beautiful. For that type of line of credit, we can fund you within like 14 days. Now, the beautiful thing is that this is money that you can do whatever you want with it. There are no restrictions. As an example, you can decide to use it to go gamble in Vegas. We will not care. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But I do not recommend going to gamble in Vegas, okay? For the credit card type line of credit, on our diagram, it will fall exactly here on the left because you only need personal credit and no business sales at all. Do you see how sneakier you're becoming when it comes to lines of credit? If you like this video, you will love this one.